What's good, guys? We're back again with one of the biggest comedians in the US. We got Bill Burr today on the Jimmy Kimmel show. So this got like 2 million views. Everyone's going crazy about it. He basically talks about Trump versus Biden 2024, which is going to be crazy. Lying to kids about Christmas, and Leonardo DiCaprio with Adam Sandler. So this one should be incredible, guys. Make sure to drop a comment down below. We're going to see exactly what Bill Burr has to say about the 2024 cycle. Let's go.
First guest tonight is one of the funniest people of all. He's a comedian, actor, and filmmaker with 2 big hits on Netflix right now. He plays Squirtle the Turtle alongside Adam Sandler in Leo and made a movie all on his own called Old Dads. Please welcome Bill Burr.
What's going on?
How you doing? Can I ask
all right.
you? I want to ask you about something because I'm curious about this. One of our producers, Claire, was on the phone with you yesterday. You were driving, and she said you were
sober.
Sober.
Yeah.
As you were driving, you were cursing at people, at other drivers, and yelling at them from the car. Yes. Do you ever find yourself in a situation where they recognize you after you've yelled at them from the car?
I don't look at myself like that. I'm in my head, so I'm looking out, so I'm not seeing me. I'm just seeing what they're doing, and it just annoys me. I think once you start calling somebody an like that whole, oh my God, is that the guy from that show, is out the window. And you just want to win the argument. Maybe when they drive away, they're like, hey, isn't that guy from Comedy Central? No, they don't know how to get into a lane.
At Aldi, we've got...
Bruh, that's true, guys. I hate driving, especially in the city that I'm in, guys. It is literally the worst ever, especially if you're going to the university like I was for a week. Oh my God, guys. Driving around in Ireland absolutely sucks. I absolutely hate this place for driving. It's the worst driving ever.
Sometimes.
Literally the worst driving. I think they said the busiest traffic in Europe. It's crazy.
They get 3/4 of their car in, and then their back fender is in the lane, and you beep at them, and then they look at you, and they give you the finger like you're the problem.
Right, yeah.
Like it's that LA thing, like, well, I'm in the lane, so like...
You think it's an LA thing, or is it an everywhere thing?
It's a self-involved thing. I don't know what it is, but it's just, yeah. I'm kind of known with all of my friends for that.
You're known for that.
If you call me and I'm in the car, we're going to be talking, and it's going to be normal, and then all of a sudden, it's going to be like, lady, go! Which is always funny if I'm talking to a woman, because then she thinks I'm no, not you, the person in front of me, and then they're just like...
You just announced your new tour is going to start in February.
Yeah.
A couple of days after the Super Bowl. You're starting in Palm Springs, right? Rancho Mirage in Palm Springs.
Yep, kicking it
off. Will you
off.
drive there?
Yes.
Oh, there'll be a lot of yelling on the way there, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And have you played there before?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't remember. I've been doing this so long.
Last time you played here, I know you remember this one, you played Fenway Park, which had no comedian ever had played Fenway Park before.
Dude, that's actually crazy. How many people are at that? 40,000, 80,000 maybe? That's crazy.
And look at that crowd. Holy cow.
Yeah, and then that's when you showed your celebrity softball home run video after that.
Oh,
and it wasn't until I was driving home, I was like, wait a minute, didn't they like move the fences like way in on that?
Well, it's softball. You can't hit a softball 310 feet.
The word in that is soft.
Let's just say this.
It was slow pitch underhand. You hit a liner to the shortstop, and it was a celebrity home run, and you're sitting there showing me the footage like I'm supposed to be impressed.
Listen, if you want to go out back and you want to throw the ball around, I'd be happy to do that with you anytime.
You think you're better than a 55-year-old bald comedian?
Hey!
That's your big claim to fame? All right.
This is awkward, man. Bill Burr always seems to roast the host.
I'll take that action.
But that's exciting. I mean, that's a pretty great deal right there.
Oh, yeah, no, that was definitely... That was a big gig.
No comedian. Did you have any opening acts?
Yeah, Tony V.
Oh, so Tony V is the first comedian to play Fenway Park.
That's exactly it.
I love Tony V. Yeah. Oh, that's great. He must have been so excited.
Yeah.
For that
Well,
too.
I started out and I learned so much from him. So it was a nice full circle moment. And then in the end, probably the best part is we were up in the right field bleachers smoking cigars as people were walking out. And they were, hey, great show. They were saying up, and we just, we're both Boston guys, so it was an unbelievable moment, yeah.
And then, I'll
tell you what was even better.
What?
Is my friggin' agent.
What?
Oh, he bought a house on the Jersey Shore, so, I have to just keep working. He's not going to say that, I didn't even get a chance to go to a Dunkin' Donuts and get a high five after that show. The next morning, I'm at, Logan Airport. Please take all your liquids out of the bags. Yeah, then I was on my way to Toronto.
Do you,
As a hard-working man, never stop working. Just after Fenway Park, going straight to Canada to do another show. Bro, this is actually crazy amount of effort.
Do you do Christmas shopping? Is that something that you personally will do?
No, I do, yeah. You got to make sure you get, the one big gift and all that. So I have everybody, I got a son, a daughter, and my wife. So I got everybody's big gift done. So now I can relax. But I go to the store.
You do? Oh, you actually have to go in person?
I don't like doing that. It just feels like you go on Amazon or something. It just feels like you don't love the person. It's like, what did you want? It's all good. Back to me drinking,
Are you guys how old are your kids now?
Soon to be 7 and 3.5.
Okay, so are you is it Elf on the Shelf type of deal? Are you threatening them?
My wife bought the Elf on the Shelf thing. I had nothing to do with that, so that is all her responsibility. So that stuff you were talking about, I laugh about that every night. I'm laying in bed, and second her head hits the pillow, she's like, I forgot to move that elf.
Yeah, Bill Burr is good, guys. He always seems to roast the guest whenever he's on a show, which is kind of funny in itself because I think when he was on Theo Von's show, he roasted Theo Von and people didn't know what was going on. So we want to see more of that, guys. Want to see more of that.
It's a big responsibility.
Yeah, but how
Jimmy Kimmel is I can't even swear, guys. Jimmy Kimmel is a idiota.
How deep is the lie gonna get? I already don't like that I said that there was this guy that doesn't exist, and now you have the elf. It's just you're totally I really feel like whoever is keeping us all separated through politics and whatever, Santa Claus is part of it, whereas they just immediately break down the trust between the kids and the parent. You start and it's totally for the parent. You just want to see them get excited about life because you're so miserable. Santa, You said that Santa Claus is coming, right? He's coming. You're excited, right? Oh boy, 3 more days. Are you excited? Is life worth living? It's so stupid. I don't know what I'm going to do that day. I'm just going to be totally honest.
Are you?
I'm just going to be, look, I got caught up in the lie that you're supposed to say as a parent. It's stupid. The whole thing is stupid. I don't really believe in much. I don't believe in Santa Claus. I don't think Jesus.
You going to tell the kids this?
Well, Jesus was the first Chris Angel. Chris Angel is doing everything that Jesus did other than pulling the fish out. He's walking on water too.
Chris Angel's a magician or whatever. Bro, he is so divisive, saying God's not real, all this stuff. Oh, man.
They both got the long hair and the good body. They don't wear shirts, I just don't no, I'm really, I know what I'm going to tell my kids when they get to a certain age. I really am. I have it down.
You have it
about religion and people.
Really?
Narcissists, sociopaths, all of this type of stuff. You want to see a great case thing on narcissism. Liberals are so stupid the way that they handle Trump.
What do you mean?
You should shut up. He's a narcissist. Neutral energy.
Yeah. You think he'd go away?
You know what I think he was? I think he was a one-hit wonder. Right? He wrote The Twist. And then that was it. He was on the casino circuit, and then you idiot liberals wrote him Twist again when you indicted him. And now he's a martyr.
And now
he's coming back, Jimmy.
The peppermint twist is back.
He's coming back. It's going to be great for comedy. He's coming back. I can't believe
That is very true. He will be great for comedy, guys. A lot of people actually love and hate him at the same time. So, perfect.
like these are honestly going to be our two choices because I really try to with each thing to try to be like figure out who I'm going to. But I mean, it's got to be. I want somebody in their 40s, somebody that's going to have to live with their decisions. I don't want with any luck, they'll both die of natural causes before the election, and maybe you could get somebody that still has something to live for.
Wow.
Damn, bro, that's actually crazy.
This year, you're not going to get a visit from Santa, but you are going to get a visit from the Secret Service.
Yeah.
Why? I said died peacefully.
Oh, you did? I didn't hear peacefully.
I did.
Oh,
and then you threw that in. Just
I must have thrown that in. Yeah. Bill Burr is here. He means no harm.
How long you been wearing suits? You're supposed to unbutton the coat when you sit down.
No, that's not
talking
true.
to me the whole time.
Dude, I knew it, bro. He's gonna roast him more and more. He said you're supposed to unbutton the button when you sit down. That's funny, bro.
All right, I'll unbutton everything. More with Bill Burr after this. We'll be right back.
All right, another year, another batch of 5th grade head cases.
Kabir, Anthony, welcome.
You from New York, new guy? Patriots suck.
That's New England. I think your shirt's on backwards.
Come on.
Look at this. Bunch of motor mouths.
Yep, same old.
I saw Kara in a sweater from Jamboree.
There's the snotty clique.
The Tween Queens.
The facade squad.
Peaking at 11. Of course, the always sick and should have stayed home kid.
Always one.
There's the class clown who secretly despises himself.
That's hysterical, Cole.
Thanks, Cole.
Jeez, how many Coles this year?
Reminds me of the Justin avalanche of 1991.
God forbid we ever get to see a Richie again.
That is Bill Burr and Adam Sandler and Leo.
Wow, that was Adam Sandler. Wow, that couldn't look like a worse movie. They're actually making movies now that are just horrendous. They haven't made a good movie in I swear to God, 3 or 4 years, guys. I would even say 5 years. Not even a good funny movie in the last 5 years. Probably name one. The movies nowadays have just plummeted. They have destroyed cinema, guys. Bring Quentin Tarantino back. Bring, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Bring all these other, guys back. Alan Richardson. Bring all these people, Reacher. Bring all these actual, cool people back, guys, for movies. And comedians. Proper comedians, guys, that can make non-PC jokes. They have destroyed comedy, guys. It's unbelievable.
You can see on Netflix.
That movie sucks. The 30 seconds sucks, guys. That movie's terrible.
Which I have seen with my children 5 times now. They love Leo. They love the whole thing. Have your kids seen the movie?
Yeah, they loved it. They loved it.
No, they do not. You have to say that because you're on TV. That TV show or movie looks like it sucks, guys. Terrible. 0 out of 10. And
then my daughter had a bunch of questions about, how did you come up with the voice? Which is hilarious. I'm just talking. And she's going how did you come up with it? I go, I'm just talking. I'm not doing a voice. And she's going, it doesn't sound like you. And we had this whole...
Really? She didn't think it sounded like you?
No. I don't know. I don't know. I was just happy that she thought I had a little Mel Blanc in me.
Yeah. And
nobody in this crowd got Mel Blanc. That's
he was the Looney Tunes guy. We also have another #1 Netflix movie, one that you directed, you co-wrote, and you starred in.
Yes.
Called Old Dads, which I really enjoyed.
I haven't seen that, but I watched the first 5 minutes. It looks terrible, guys. They're making comedy terrible now. Bill Burr, he's not that funny of a comedian either, guys. He's just not that great, bro.
And
certainly the military.
Take Jocko Willink, for instance. He's more motivational, funny in some of his stuff than Bill Burr, because he listens to outrageous comedians like Theo Von and stuff. I don't know, man. I think comedy is just dead, bro. Straight up.
Not just enjoyed, but related to in many ways, because a lot of it is about putting your kids in a school in L.A. And you not only did I relate to a lot of things, you shot the movie in the school my kids went to.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was the scene where I called the woman the C word.
Yeah, you did. Is that based on a true story?
No, but I didn't take into account when we were going to shoot that there were going to be kids there, and we were going to be doing take after take of it, and their parents were going to be sitting there. So when the camera wasn't on me, I would say something else, but I definitely had to double check with all the women. I'm like, that's funny, right? And they're like, yeah, it's totally funny. It's totally funny. But yeah, so I had never done that until after the movie. After the movie, I got into it with some other dad or something like that, and I called him a smug, you see, and...
For real, in real life.
It was a sports argument. And then
You did? Oh.
Yeah, I lost my temper. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
So then I ended up driving away and then going, oh my God, I just did that scene from the movie. Is that going to get back to where my kids go to school? What the hell? And then I sort of had this panic attack. Then it was like typical guy stuff. I ended up running into him at a restaurant that he wasn't even supposed to be at. And he just was just like, hey, man, I was like, I'm an idiot. And then we just both laughed, and now we're like great friends.
What do you mean he wasn't supposed to be at the restaurant?
Yeah, he got the address wrong or something.
Oh, I see.
And we just ended up going at the same time, so it ended up smoothing out.
I see. Okay, well, good. I'm glad it smoothed out. How'd you get Bruce Dern to be in the movie?
That was probably Monica Levinson. She's a beast, man. She was one of the producers. She's done a bunch of stuff. And
was he fun to shoot with?
He was unbelievable. So I had worked with his daughter Laura on F is for Family, so that was sort of hopefully our in. Can't remember, it was a while ago, but all I know is when he got to the set, like he was just, he's this legend, and he just started telling stories, and it was me, Bobby, and Bokeem sitting in the car, and like he's been doing this so long that all these legends are just people to him. So he would just be saying, yeah, so Jack was blah 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 blah, and he'd have to do like, oh my God, he's talking about Jack Nicholson, and we were all just sitting there like listening. And yeah, he did a lot of improving, so you had to be like on your toes. And then somehow we started talking about booze, and I told him I had stopped, which led to root beer, and then talking about how great root beer floats were.
Yeah.
So then when he rapped on the movie, him and the whole crew, we all had root beer floats as he told stories. It was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty good. But I do want to say, when you play softball, what they do, the ball doesn't travel as far. You understand? So they moved the fence in. First celebrity home run in 9 years in that game.
Oh yeah. Who were you up against? Gilligan? You acted like that was Murderer's Row. You know what? It was so annoying that you showed me that. I actually went and I found online Tom Selleck hit a home run in Tiger Stadium, baseball, a real one, into the upper deck.
A baseball.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Baseball.
Kimmel. Oh yeah? You're going yard at Comiskey?
It's certainly possible. Look at you. You're wearing work shoes as if you work. Oh, look at this. Here we go.
Only down 2-1. He's right. Look at me. Watch out, Jimmy Kimmel.
You know what?
Actually, you know what? That wasn't that bad, guys. I think Bill Burr's a bit of a hater, bro.
You know what? That's not bad.
Not bad.
That's not bad. I mean, that would have been a fly out in my warehouse league, but we'll give you a home run.
Bill Burr, watch him in Leo and Old Dodge both on.
If they didn't bring the stadium in closer, it would have been terrible. But because they brought it in closer, that's not that bad, guys.
Netflix now. We'll be back with Lily Gladstone.
All right, man. So Jimmy Kimmel, Bill Burr, pretty funny. Like, I feel like Jimmy Kimmel has all these legends on. Schwarzenegger, he has Eddie Murphy, all these guys. It's funny, but Bill Burr, guys, I probably laughed about 3 or 4 times. He's not the funniest guy, even though he's kind of, crowned one of the funniest guys in America and stuff like that. But, his stand-up, I think, is better than his improv. Like, some people are better just, like, talking to people, like Conan O'Brien, but he's not that good at stand-up. His podcast isn't really that, it's okay, like, but, so different people have different strengths when it comes to, comedy. But hope you guys enjoy that, man. Drop a comment down below what you guys thought. I'll see you in the next one, man. Peace.